All right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one, the only Paid to Drive. One of the only channels on YouTube trying to put a little bit more of that money back in your pocket. That's right, everybody. I hope you're all having a great one out there. What is going on? Happy Thursday to all of you guys, as I mentioned earlier in my other video. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a delivery driver for GrubHub, Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Amazon Flex, Deliv, E24, Seamless, or any of the others, you should absolutely, positively be subscribed to this channel with that notification bell turned on. Comment 777 in the chat if you've got that notification bell turned on. Comment 888 if you don't yet, but it's okay. There's always still time. And today we're going for 150 thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. So comment 111 if you smashed a like, 222 if you haven't yet. And what's up to everybody in the chat? What's going on, everybody? Say what's up. Say anything, man. Say something so that your presence is known in the chat or in the comments on the replay. So, I don't know why I just went, oh, like that, but, you know, I guess I'm just excited. So, yesterday was a total mind-blowing day. Okay, I was seen by millions of people and I had no idea about it at first. So I'm going to explain a few things in this video. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know, some of you already do know. So for those of you, don't spoil it just yet, even though I'm sure somebody's going to do it. There's always somebody. Yesterday was a completely mind-blowing day. Probably one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me. Other than my girlfriend and YouTube and my family, this is what happened. Okay. So, it's a little lengthy, so I'm going to make sure I try and get it all out there. Make sure I got everybody's attention right now. Comment checkpoint 2 in the chat if I got everybody and if you're watching on the replay. So, here we go. So, yesterday, around, I guess, like 5:45 p.m. Eastern time, so around 5:45, 6, I was getting ready to leave my apartment with my girlfriend. We were going to go get some dinner. I saw in one of my chats for an upcoming live stream that I had set up, I saw somebody in the chat say from, actually I should say his name. His name is Pablo Juarez. And he says, Pete, I saw you on the Tom Kenny impression video. That's crazy. So I had no idea what he's talking about, right? And I'm just thinking to myself, what could that be? I mean, Tom Kenny is a huge name. And for those of you who do not know who Tom Kenny is, well, first off, everybody in the chat, comment 333 if you know who Tom Kenny is. Comment 444 if you do not know who Tom Kenny is. Okay, I'll give you a second. Everybody in the chat. And everybody in the chat, say what's up. Okay, so, all right, so maybe some people know who he is. Okay. Tom Kenny is SpongeBob SquarePants from Nickelodeon. Everybody knows SpongeBob. Comment 777 if you know who SpongeBob SquarePants is, and comment 888 if you don't, which is crazy because you must have been living under a rock because it's been going on for 20 years. Tom Kenny's a huge name. He was like the wizard guy from Adventure Time. He was Dog from Cat Dog on Nickelodeon, and he was also Heffer from the Nickelodeon show Rocko's Modern Life, which actually happens to be one of my top favorite cartoons when I was a kid. So anyway, I had this channel where I did like voices and impressions. It was called Pete Does Voices. I'll link it down below. And anyway, I decided to do like daily impression videos, right? So I did like 100 and something impression videos, and I covered a whole range of different characters from different shows and movies and stuff that I enjoyed. And it was fun. It was fun, but eventually I got burnt out and I didn't see like it was growing much. So I'm not gonna lie, I threw in the towel. However, fast forward to yesterday. If you've ever heard of Vanity Fair, they're huge. And on their YouTube channel, they did like a skit or, you know, a segment, I should say, with Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, because it has been 20 years that SpongeBob SquarePants has been on the air on Nickelodeon, and they have this big like SpongeBob like summer bash of 20 years going on this Friday, I believe, 7 p.m. Eastern on Nickelodeon, to commemorate and celebrate the 20 years of SpongeBob. Also to honor Steven Hillenburg, who was the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, also a very, very, very close friend of Tom Kenny, who sadly passed away in the past year. They did this segment with Tom Kenny where he actually reviewed and listened to a whole bunch of people on YouTube or wherever where they did impressions of characters that he has played and done voices for over the years, and he chose my Heffer impression. Honestly, I myself thought I did like an okay impression, but evidently he actually liked the impression more than I did. I'm gonna just show you this little segment of the video where he mentions me. If you watch the actual video, which I have linked down below, it comes in at about 6 minutes and 20 seconds. If you want to watch the whole video, which is really, really good. But I will link that below, and I'm going to show you the clip right now. Vanity Fair, please do not give me a copyright strike. I mean, technically, you guys took my video, so I guess we're just kind of doing the same thing. But anyway, guys, enjoy the clip, and I'll be back with you in just a second.
I'm ready! I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready to look at impressions.
Hey! How about the personals?
Hey, Rocco. Ooh, I love chicken. Man, you really caved on that pogo stick. I definitely thought you were gonna keep it.
Wow. Rocco's Modern Life and Heffer was the first regular animated series I was ever on, so that's a really important one for me. It's where I first met Steven Hillenburg, who would go on to create SpongeBob. Steve was a creative director on Rocco's Modern Life. When I went in to audition for Heffer, I did my basically an impression of my nephew, who at the time was like 13, 14 years old, but he always acted like he was on the verge of laughing, like he was always holding in a laugh. And what this guy nails is that kind of going up at the end of the sentences. Hey, Rocco, it's always kind of going up at the end. He never goes down at the end. He always goes up at the end. It's a little bit of like Valley Speak Valley Girl, where everything ends on an up.
Mind blown. When I first saw the video, my mind literally like exploded and I freaked out. I almost scared the hell out of my girlfriend. We were in the car driving when I actually saw the video, because after Pablo told me about it, I was like, what is he talking about? So I decided to open up YouTube, and the first thing that popped up on my phone, on my recommended, was the Tom Kenny video. And when I started watching it, I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, I hope he doesn't review my SpongeBob impression, because my SpongeBob impression was not a good one, because he reviewed some people who did SpongeBob and a few of the other characters that he did, like the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls was also him, so people did impressions of that. But I'm so glad he at least picked my Heffer impression, because that one was actually decent, you know? So I'm freaking out. My girlfriend's like, oh my God, what? And I show her, you know, we pulled over and I showed her what it was, and she was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Congratulations. It's just everything like flipped upside down yesterday. Like, I started getting comments from people. A bunch of you guys reached out. Friends and family have reached out like that. I didn't even send them the video. It's just the video is the number one, the number two. It's the second trending video currently in the past 24 hours on all of YouTube worldwide. The video has like 3 million views on it. So I've literally been seen by millions of people within 24 hours, and it is amazing. And there was a ton of comments in the actual Vanity Fair video in the comments section of people like congratulating me and thanking me and stuff and saying how good it was. I mean, it was just awesome. And then my impression channel started getting subscribers, and I was like, whoa, look at this. And now I think it's up to like 200 and something or whatever. I think I only had like 100 and whatever on there. I didn't have much, but like I said, I'll link that in the description down below if you want to subscribe there. But it's so surreal. And then out of nowhere, when this was all going on yesterday, my inbox, like my personal email and the email for that channel, started getting blown up. And I was like, what? Like with all these people like thanking me, saying it was great. Plus there were some other things that I cannot talk about, because perhaps I may consider one of the things that was mentioned. Let's just put it this way. I don't want to jump the gun just yet. Okay. But there were some emails from some important people. All I'm gonna say, some very important people, basically the big time people emailed me. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. And I'm not saying that to brag. It's just I'm in disbelief. I'm like in shock. I can't believe it. So with that being said, that's pretty much what happened, and I'm just blown away. So to Tom Kenny, if you're watching this, and to Vanity Fair, I'm probably gonna repeat myself later in the end of this video, but thank you so much for this opportunity. I've always had interest in voice acting, and I really hope that this opens up some doors for me for that kind of a career, because I would love nothing more than to do voice acting. I've always loved cartoons. I'm a big kid. I never grew up, and I'm proud of it. This was just amazing, and I wanted to share it with you because like I said, a ton of you guys have already reached out to me. A bunch of you guys have been leaving comments on my videos, talking to me about it. So it's just amazing. It really is truly amazing. And thank you to everybody in the chat for all the nice things you're saying and everything. It's awesome. It's just nothing like this has ever happened to me. And I guess it's true. What comes around goes around, or goes around comes around. You know, I've been trying so hard to keep my karma as strong as possible, just to be nice to people and to be humble and grateful, and it just goes to show that good things can happen to people. You know what I mean? You know, the world isn't always in shambles, and this is why I always talk about being positive. You know, always keep that positivity flowing and growing no matter what, because you never know what's coming around the corner. Something great can be coming around the corner. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below, and that's basically what happened. So now that you know what happened here, what are your overall thoughts, guys? I mean, this was something life-changing for me, and I'm still so speechless and taken back by this, that someone like Tom Kenny, who has voiced so many of these amazing characters over the years, literally picked me as one of the people to review and told me what a great job I did. I've always been interested in voice acting and things like that. This was right up my alley. And that channel, Pete Does Voices, I basically abandoned it, well over a year ago, because I didn't really see much traction going on. I had made like 150 videos, and I was just like, whatever, maybe I'll come back to it later. But what do you guys think? Do you think I should pursue that channel again? Do you think I should pursue perhaps some of these offers I'm receiving? I don't know, because like I said, my inbox has literally been flooded, and I really have no idea how, because they never said any of our names. All of a sudden, just my inbox started blowing up yesterday, and I'm like, what the heck is going on, So I can't really say much, but a lot of folks reached out to me so far, and I'm still trying to go through all of the emails. When I can, I will let you guys know what's going on in the future. I don't know. I hope really something great comes of this, because like I said, it's life-changing for me, and it's just like all the petty nonsense that I've been dealing with, over the past year or whatever, just on a day-to-day basis, just seems so minuscule now. I just feel great, and I wanted to share all of this with you guys. So in the comment section, let me know, should I continue that channel, Pete Does Voices? If you want to subscribe to it, I'll put a link in the description. If you do go subscribe, turn the notification bells on as well, so that you get the notifications if I do decide to upload it on there again. But other than that, that's really it, guys. I really appreciate all of you watching and being as supportive as you all have been. And that's it, guys. So as always, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling. We're going for 150 thumbs up down below. Comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. Be sure to subscribe with that notification bell on. And I'll see you guys all next time right here on Paid to Drive. And guys, in the comment section, real quick, tell me what your favorite cartoon character of all time is. Just do it right now. I know everyone has one favorite. Put that in the chat or put it in the comment section real quick right now, and comment checkpoint 3 if you made it to the end, or just say, hey Pete, I made it to the end. Thanks for watching, guys, right here on Paid to Drive. Peace out, and thank you for all of your support. See you soon.